Welcome, everyone. I am Jacqueline Luongo, Director of Sales and Business Development. I have Gio McCarthy here, the founder of PDO Max, and I can't wait to ask Gio all of the questions that I keep getting in the sales calls and trainings that we do. So we are here today to talk about Afterglow and Glow Pin, and get those questions that you have all sent me answered by Gio. Ready to get started, Gia? Welcome.
Yep. Hi, everyone.
Thanks so much for joining. One of the questions that we get asked all the time, Gio, is what is the best way to extract the afterglow from the vial?
Just use an 18-gauge needle with a 3 cc syringe and put it in and pull it out.
Easy. Excellent. And how long does afterglow last once it has been extracted from whether you are using a syringe, if you've just extracted and you're not taking the top off, how long does it last if you do it that way?
If you extract it with the syringe and keep it sterile, it's sterile and it'll stay sterile, but I still say refrigerate it at that point and discard it after 2 weeks because you'll have left air in there and that starts breaking down the HA. It doesn't affect the threads, it just makes the HA thinner.
Great. Thank you. And what if you do open the rubber top to the afterglow vial? Then how quickly do you have to use it?
Absolutely within 2 weeks. And if it starts getting yellow or getting super thin, get rid of it.
Great. And now when it comes to use, uh, do you recommend Afterglow as a glide for microneedling?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. And what depth do you recommend, Gio?
You can obviously treat to whatever depth you need for the area, but the mic you can use 0.5 at the end point to microneedle in your PDO glow. You really get results. It doesn't have to be pushed deep for us to get results. It really needs to be in that epidermal layer. It's
Excellent.
definitely the more topical, the better the results. The product was developed. If you want to go deeper, use smooth threads. This was developed for your icing. Think about a cake or a house. You have your foundation, you have your drywall. This is your paint.
Great. Absolutely. And is PDO Afterglow safe for use after laser or energy device when there is a channel open?
Yes, that is when you would use it. It's actually very healing at that point. That HA really goes in, and also the threads. The threads, PDO threads are they're naturally anti-inflammatory. So it just brings that heat right down. It obviously can't be used with post IPL unless you take your glow pen and apply it with the glow pen. You can't just use it as a topical with IPL because there's no channels.
I have an aesthetic school that's actually starting to incorporate that treatment, an IPL, and then using our zero 0.5 glow pin stamper with Afterglow. It's a wonderful treatment. Great, great, great results.
Great results.
This leads us to the next question, which is, can we use LED lights post PDO Afterglow?
Of course, you can use LED lights post really any treatment. You're using the LED lights to calm and heal the skin. It's not going to affect the PDO.
Excellent. And with PDO Afterglow, once it has been applied, how long should it stay on the skin before you cleanse?
I would leave it on for 12 hours minimum. You want to just leave it there, let the healing quality of it take care of healing the skin.
Wonderful. Thank you. And is PDO Afterglow effective when using nanotechnology or ultrasonic treatment?
Yeah, because those modalities drive things into the epidermal layer without creating microchannels. So yeah,
Mhm.
absolutely, you can use it with that.
Okay, Great. And the HA would be amazing for deeper penetration for that with nano.
Yep.
And with Afterglow, can it be used with heat or is it best used post heat or any energy device?
It's like anything else. You would not use it during heat. You'll boil people's skin. The idea, you would never use any kind of liquid when you're doing laser or anything like that. The same idea is with this. You need to use it post. Do not use it with microneedling RF until you've finished the procedure.
Sense. Definitely. And what other products or ingredients are safe to use or combine with PDO Afterglow? I keep seeing some of our practitioners out there with Glow Pen adding other serums with Afterglow. What is your suggestion when it comes to what you could safely mix it with?
The one thing I wouldn't put in it, unless somebody's super oily, I wouldn't put Botox in there. It's an expensive product to use, and it's not going
Mhm,
to enhance the results
mhm,
or make the results better. The product was created to give you the glow without having to do that. What you can add will be our Lumendi that's coming out or anything similar to that. Um, any kind of vitamin cocktail that you would put on the skin, you can cocktail in with that. Our cocktail is going to be PDNR. What do we have in there? PDNR, vitamin C,
vitamin C,
niacinamide,
niacinamide.
and glutathione.
Love them.
So the product is going to be very much for brightening, for giving luminosity. So you'll have glow and luminosity.
Mhm,
So very, very much the reason we've added this is for skin of color. And
mhm.
really, you can use it obviously on anybody, but anybody who's a level 2 or above, you can really think of skin of color. They hyperpigment more. They, it's just to really anti-age and brighten that skin. We've gotten beautiful, beautiful results on skin of color with it.
Absolutely. I've seen some of those before and afters. I'm really excited about the PDRN and all of the other ingredients. It will be an amazing boost, which leads me to the last question. Well, it's sort of a two-piece question here, Gio, where what kind of a conversation do you suggest the practitioner has to upsell? What are some of the key things that you say when you want to add PDO Afterglow to a service that they've just been booked for and you're under the loop and you're looking at their skin? What are give us 3 points
It-
of
It's
selling?
it's really pretty easy. Your microneedling or anything else you do to the skin gives you those instant results that people love. But what the PDO Glow gives you is the long-term results. So
Mhm.
it takes anything you do and makes it on crack, literally. So that when you microneedle, that glow lasts up to a month, 3 months. The crepiness really um, builds for longer. There's nothing in the world of microneedling that gives long-term results in the sense of it keeps building on itself. It isn't just healing. It takes the body up to 3 months to get rid of all that PDO micronized powder. In that time, it's creating collagen and elastin.
It's been amazing to see that progression of result as well. And I'm so excited about the new serum. The last question is price point. When you are looking at, we know the cost of goods, it's about $41 per use for Afterglow. What are you seeing out there of how practitioners are pricing it at as an a la carte or as that boost?
You know, it obviously all depends on their demographics. In a higher end demographics, we're seeing a $400 upcharge because the clients are actually seeing the results. They're happy with the results. They find that they need less services with adding this in. But anywhere from 150 to 400 is reasonable, depending on your target market. Some people are building it into their laser services,
Mhm.
seeing that somebody that is getting a CO2 used to have a 7 to 10 day downtime. They're seeing more like 3 to 5 day downtime with us. So it really just, and that people are booking more of those services because they don't have the downtime.
Speeds it up.
But
Makes sense.
it's obviously up to the practitioner. I wouldn't charge less than 150 because I can tell you right now, people are all day long paying 275 for hydrofacial, and it doesn't infuse the kind of long-term results that this does.
Yeah, absolutely. And the recommended treatment plan would be 3 treatments for 30 days apart, and then assess for maintenance after there and begin whatever other treatment plans that or results that they're looking for after you've done those 3 treatments in a row.
Exactly. And
Correct?
I would say the older the client, the thinner their skin is, the closer together you would do
Mhm.
the treatments. The younger somebody is, the farther apart those treatments can be. The you're looking to build up the dermal layer thicker on somebody older who maybe hasn't been taking care of their skin, or you need to thicken it up to do other procedures. Like I said, this is the icing on the cake that nothing else had really been. There was nothing on the market doing what this is doing.
Mhm.
So I think that the really what you will find is that your patient will notice the difference. We find in our clinics that people absolutely ask now for glow. And that says a lot. If anybody's been in this industry long enough, people get tired of things. When they see the results from PDO Glow, they literally will ask for it.
Absolutely. We're certainly seeing a shift of that. Well, thank you so much. I appreciate you answering these questions, and I'm very excited about the combination of Afterglow and Glow Pin and the ROI that we are seeing for our accounts and seeing this growth in business for them because of this profit margin. Clearly, you just stated the cost of goods is that $41. The Afterglow and Glow Pin together is about 86. The one-time use device for the Glow Pin is 45. It is a no-brainer to add this into a practice and create this great boost, results driven, obviously treatment and getting patients that retention to keep getting them back into the doors and being treated. So thank you, Gio. And I'm so excited about the new things to launch. We're going to do a teaser about that very soon. And I can't wait for the webinar. Bye.